What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek at night, and I am reporting to you guys officially at night, talking to you guys about the arrest of Natureboy and the members of his cult. Now, if you are a true night owl, then you know that I have been following the story of Natureboy for quite some time, and I have been reporting to you guys the goings-ons that has been goings-ons within his cult. Now, recently, it seems as though things have kind of been escalating, and he has now been arrested, and I'm going to talk to you guys about it in a second. Now, before I get into what is going on with Natureboy and all of the goings-ons that's goings-ons, I'm going to play a short promo video for you guys, and then I'll be right back. So before we get into this topic, I want to let you guys know that over on my website, neekatnight.com, I have a bunch of new arrivals on the site. I even have a section where you can get up to 50% off on items. And if you browse through my website, you can see that I have a variety of items that you can choose from that you will enjoy at a cute coin. In addition, I have the featured item, which is the bucket hat. You can find items like this LA bucket hat on my website. I get so many compliments whenever I wear a bucket hat, and I have so many different varieties of bucket hats on my website. This is my LA bucket hat in tan. So be sure to check out my website, neekatnight.com, for this highly requested item, along with several other bucket hat styles, accessories, and adult goodies. Now, let's get into the topic. All right, so boom, we back. Thank you guys for coming and joining us. We are going to be talking about Natureboy. We're going to be talking about the arrest tonight. So come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Like I said before my promo, any of you guys who have been following along with me know that I've been keeping along with Natureboy. Now, the last reporting that I did on Natureboy, I told y'all, listen, I believe that when he is putting the pause on them, I believe that part of it is real. And when he has been putting the pause on them in the recent days, it has been escalating and escalating and escalating to the point where it has really been becoming concerning. Now, before I show you guys the latest and the greatest of what's going on now, I'm going to give you guys a refresher on what I told you guys the last time. I felt like him acting like he was downloaded and him doing that performance, that part of it I felt like was fake. But as far as him putting his hands on them, I always thought that part was real. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a recap of my last video right here, and then we're going to get into the nitty and the gritty of the new information that is going on now. So as you guys see right here, this is my latest video. I recorded this video on March 29th, and this is a video where I says Natureboy rebrands himself as 3 God and continues the circus. So around the 46-minute mark is when I told y'all, like, listen, the theatrics of him having the whole 3 God situation, that part is fake. The part about him two-piecing them and putting his hands on them, that part is real. So I'm going to play a recap of that part of the video, and then we're going to get into the new details. Especially when you are doing bizarre things that they believe that you're doing. Now, I believe that he two-piecing them. You know, he is putting his hands on them. I do believe that part. But I think that these theatrics of the I'm the God and I'm a 3 God and I'm downloaded, that's all an act. That's all an act. But as far as him, you know, smacking them once or twice, I think that that's very much real. That part is real. You know, I don't feel like that part is an act. Just the whole acting like he's downloaded into somebody else, that's an act. All right. So just to give you a quick refresher, because some people, like when I was talking in this video and I was saying how he was putting on a performance right here, people thought that I meant that everything was a performance. And that's not what I was saying. I've been covering him for a very long time. And there is some real deal, jacked up things that is happening. I just was saying this new act of the 3 God, that was the performance, just to clarify before we get into anything, because I've always known that he be on some BS as well. Now, he has been escalating, and he has been resorting to having the members assault each other. So at first it would be him kind of like, doing stuff behind the scenes and not really recording it on video. But recently he has been getting the assaults on camera, and he has been ordering the other members to assault other people. He has also been letting new people come into the fold and leaving. So he first let, I want to say, a transgender individual enter in, and then the next day he talked about how, that person had to go because they tried to get hyphy with Malia. And then after the transgender individual left, he then let a white boy come in. Now, there's chatter all around, and just because he's white, people assume that he's an undercover agent or whatever. But, the timing of everything, it is kind of ironic, but I wouldn't say that automatically made him a undercover agent just because he's a white guy. But he infiltrated also into the fold. Natureboy was acting a stone cold fool. The guy ended up leaving, and then a few days later, now he is arrested and in cuffs. So I don't know if the white guy was an informant, but if he was, bravo for Natureboy putting on a good of enough show to get his butt behind bars as he needs to be. I'm going to play for you guys a little bit of this live, and then I'm going to segue into what is going on now and bring you guys up to speed on the arrest now.
Ever fucking disrespect God, nigga? Fuck is wrong with you, pussy? Oh, I'm on the phone. I don't give a fuck who you on the phone with, bitch.
Oh, and while I'm playing this, I just want to remind you guys that this most likely it might not get monetized because of the graphic nature that I'm going to show you of him escalating, him acting a stone cold fool. So if you guys want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is on the screen. Okay, just got to throw that out there. And if you want to send in a super chat, that's appreciated as well. But I much prefer Cash Apps over super chats. All right, let's go.
When I say move, I mean move, nigga. Your life don't belong to you. Your life belong to me. Your mind belong to me. Everything, nigga. When I say swallow, you swallow, nigga. When I say breathe, you breathe.
All right. So right now he's yelling at Solar. And then this gentleman right here that's standing up, he just entered into the frame. So once he comes into the frame, Natureboy goes off on him. And then he has another member in the coat smack him very hard. Now, with the girls as well, he has been having them on video do the same thing. So in other videos, he does the same thing that he does here in front of this new member that's the white guy. He has been doing that with the girls as well. If one gets out of line, he makes the other girls smack the heck out of them very, very hard. But right now, I'm just going to show you guys the guys.
Nigga, your life belong to me. Your soul belong to me, motherfucker. All you motherfuckers.
Pushing 3.
Get on the fucking... Yo, smack that nigga. Fuckers, don't you ever disrespect me, nigga. Fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? No fucking God, nigga. Fuck this phone, nigga. I made this phone and I made you, nigga. Ever disrespect God, nigga. You don't think for yourself. You too. You got a problem with that? White boy?
No, I was listening.
Nah, you ain't listening to shit. Shut the fuck up.
All right. So this is the white guy who entered into the cult, and he was only there for like a day or so. And after he left, a couple days after he left, Now there has been a full SWAT. There was helicopters surrounding. There was full SWAT, crime scene investigators. It was a whole movie outside of this residence today. I've been watching it all day long, hopping from app to app to app, watching it. So a lot of people are alleging that this guy right here is an agent. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what people allege just because he's white. I don't think that just because you're white that automatically makes you an agent. But that's what the goings-ons around internet is trying to say.
Feel sorry for a white boy? Help him out. Call the cops. You the FBI, huh? Fuck you, nigga. Even if you lock me up, nigga, guess what? I'm still, my spirit gonna live, pussy.
Who you talking to?
Don't say shit.
Who you talking to? Shut up.
It don't matter. Give a fuck if you want. White boy, you can never stop me. I'm God. I'm your nightmare, nigga. I'm God. The black man is God. Feel my motherfucking. Feel that. Feel that energy, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a game, my nigga. When I say come here, that means drop everything. If we in the middle everywhere and everybody's talking and niggas want to do business with you, right? And I say, Solar, come here.
All right. So that was that video right there where he's yelling at the white boy, telling him, oh, what are you, the FBI? What are you, the FBI? Go call the cops. Go call the cops. Let me bring that back real quick.
You swallow, nigga. When I say breathe, you breathe, nigga. Your life belong to me. Your soul belong to me, motherfucker. All you motherfuckers.
Pushing 3.
Get on the fucking... Yo, smack that nigga. Fuckers, don't you ever disrespect me, nigga. Fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? No fucking God, nigga. Fuck this phone, nigga. I made this phone and I made you, nigga. Ever disrespect God, nigga. You don't think for yourself. You too. You got a problem with that? White boy?
No, I was listening.
Nah, you ain't listening to shit. Shut the fuck up. Feel sorry for a white boy? Help him out. Call the cops. You the FBI, huh? Fuck you, nigga. Even if you lock me up, nigga, guess what? I'm still, my spirit gonna live, pussy.
Who you talking to?
Don't
Well, where was this energy, Nature Boy, when the cops broke down your door today, boy? All of that, I'm God, I run this shit, I do this, I do that. You were very, very cooperative when the cops beat down that door today. And hopefully he did, or hopefully he is the one that called the cops. Because now they got you.
Everybody 3 feet. Everybody 3 feet. 3 feet. Everybody right here. Hey, we're good.
Now, this is the raid that took place today, and he is now apprehended. I watched the live all day today. I've been on live all day.
Good. We're good. We're good.
Fuck that. What you want us to do?
Come on, front.
What you want us to do?
You open the front door. Yo, get my wallet. Get my wallet, my phone. My wallet. They breaking the door open. Yo, we're good. We're good. We're coming out. We're coming out. We're good. We're coming out. No need to break anything.
Everybody get down on the ground.
Don't shoot. We got a baby.
Boy, I thought you was God. Why you saying don't shoot, you got a baby? Ain't you God? Ain't you protected from bullets and all that kind of stuff like that? You said in other lives that you can't die. But now the cops is there, you hollering that you got a baby and don't shoot, and that you got, and you don't care. Hold on, wait. What did he say in this video? What did he say? Hold on, let me bring it back. He said he was God.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on, wait. Let me bring it back just a little bit.
It don't matter. Give a fuck if you want. White boy, you can never stop me. I'm God. I'm your nightmare, nigga. I'm God.
Okay, where is the energy here? You're saying that you have a baby, don't shoot. Hold on.
Don't shoot. We got a baby. Can you please put the... Fine, sir. We don't want no problem.
We good.
We're good. We're good.
This ain't nothing.
Whoa.
Leave the phone alone. Leave the phone.
Get my wallet. Get my wallet. My phone. They breaking the door open. Yo, we're good. We're good. We're coming out. We're coming out. We're good. We're coming out. No need to break anything.
Man, we ain't.
No.
Wait. Is everything okay? We're good. We're good.
Fuck that. What you want us to do?
Go in front.
What you want us to do?
You open the front door.
You hear his followers? What you want us to do? What you want us to do? He wants y'all to sit down and comply, idiot.
Yo. Get my wallet. Get my wallet. My phone. My wallet. They breaking the door open. Yo, we're good. We're good. We're coming out. We're coming out. We're good. We're coming out. No need to break anything.
So when they were outside, it kept getting a little choppy.
Don't shoot. We got a baby. Can you please put the... We're good.
I am. You're close.
So that was them getting arrested. And at first, they were laughing and they thought it was a joke. And when they first got escorted out, they had zip ties around their hands. And so, like, if you slow motion it down, you can see that when they were escorted out, they had zip ties around their hand. Well, I sat on live for a very long time and we heard everything that was going on in the background. We couldn't really see, the camera wasn't pointing at them, but we could kind of hear everything that was going on. So you heard them going from being in zip ties to then being in handcuffed. Then you heard a bunch of officers coming, and then you heard them all get escorted out. The video kept rolling, and then there was another person who came on the scene to kind of capture what was going on, and then the ladies got escorted out. Now, all of the men, you could hear all of them got put in handcuffs. The officers, even like on the video, they were like, we need more handcuffs. And so they handcuffed all the men. All the men got handcuffed and they left. Now, where the video that I'm going to show you picks up is when all of the women are getting escorted out. Now, the women were not placed in handcuffs. However, they were put in the back of squad cars of the police and they were escorted out. Everybody was escorted out in a police vehicle and had to get up out of there and go to the police station. So that's what I'm going to show you next.
There go the girls, y'all. Oh my God, there go the ladies. Screen recorders, y'all. Is that them? Oh no, that's the neighbors. Oh shit. Oh, these are the feds. These the feds. Oh my God. That's a detective. These people been watching Natureboy. Oh my God, there go the girls, y'all. There go the ladies. There go the females. Oh my God, I'm gagging. Oh my God, y'all, I'm gagging. I'm gagging. Y'all can't say I'm the best. I'm not the best blogger on this app. I came and got y'all live footage. Girl, shit is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I'm gagging. Thank you. I didn't know like what was going on in my neighborhood. Like, look, I can't believe. Oh look, she put the threes up. Yes, look, she put the threes up. Look, she threw the threes up. She raised. Pushing three, okay. Okay, you better hold it down. POP, sis. Hold it down. Let them know. Big O Productions, sis. Is that better, y'all? Did y'all see her when she said pushing three? I hope y'all saw that. I try to give y'all live direct footage. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't help that the footage, my service get bad sometimes, y'all. It ain't my fault. I hope y'all saw the footage. I gave y'all live footage. Y'all better run me up, shit. Okay, which one is this, y'all? Is this Zoka, the female with the which one is this, y'all? The one with the baby in her hand.
That's
Who is this?
Sheba.
Sheba? This is Sheba. Let me get some words with Sheba. Let me see. No, I'm too scared. I don't want to get too close.
That's Sheba with the baby.
Okay, girl, you better yell them threes. Yell them threes. We hear you. Oh, 3-3. Say hey to Bigo, y'all. Go get the phone off the porch. Bitch, do you think I'm crazy?
Not one of y'all in the chat talk about some wuka. I'm not about to play with y'all in the chat talk about some wuka. Now, they all got escorted out. As you see, they put the girls in a squad car and the girls were driven off. And they continue to basically round up whatever evidence. When I was listening on the other feed, they had one of the phones were at the door, and you can kind of hear some of the chatter of the officers. Now, I didn't record everything because literally I was on the live for hours. And it was just a black screen. So I just was listening to what I could listen to. And so what I heard one of the officers say was they made mention of Xanax. I heard them say something about something Xanax, you know? And then I also heard the officer say something about get all of the recordings. So I don't know what charges they have them under because I searched every single database. I went to Decatur County inmate lookup. I went through Atlanta, Georgia inmate lookup. I looked up the Fed Bureau inmate lookup. I went through every single database. And I cannot find any information on why they were locked up. However, when I was listening to the officers talk, they said something about Xanax. They said something about retrieving all of the recordings. And they first went asking them, you know, if they had any weapons or anything like that. So I'm not sure what the charges are. Again, a lot of people speculate that the white boy that went in had something to do with it. But just because he's white doesn't mean that he's automatically a federal agent, you know. Natureboy has people come in and come out of the cult all the time. So it's no telling. But what I do know is that he was definitely escalating. He was definitely escalating. And Nateri, days prior for this, like a day before, he had got served with papers. So Nateri is one of the women who was in the cult, and she left. And she filed charges on Natureboy. Now, whatever he went to jail for tonight, I don't think it had anything to do with this charge that he talks about. But the cops have been called every single day to that residence, and they have been made aware of the live stream, and they have been made aware that Natureboy is streaming this live. And when he has been going live, like I said, he has been escalating. He has been making the women slap each other, smack each other. And he thinks he's so smart, and he thinks like, oh, if I tell them to smack them, it's not me doing it. Nigga, you have control over everything that they do. So whether you do it or you tell them to do it, you're still responsible for that smack. Okay? And so I think that he thought like, oh, okay, well, if I start going live and having them smacked up, if I don't do it, I'm cool. Nah. You're escalating. It's getting worse. You also had the little baby participating in your charades as well. You've been live streaming all of the BS, and therefore people are onto you. The cops are onto you. You've been telling them where to look and see you commit all of this foolishness. But this is him talking about when Nateri served him with papers because of revenge porn.
Shit, y'all. Look at this. So check this out. I got a letter right here. Stating that Nateri is taking me to court for revenge porn.
All right. So as you see right there, and I have to break it up because he has music playing, but as you see right here, he's like, oh, Nateri's taking me to court for revenge porn. So Nateri is a person who left. Now, she got him for revenge porn, but there's no telling what other case has been being built against him. Now, the police and the SWAT and the guns and drone, that they're not going to do all that for revenge porn. They're not going to do all that for revenge porn. So whatever they went there for today is for much more than that. And I believe that they have been building a case because the T, who's a YouTuber, she showed a message where the DeKalb County Police Department reached out to her and told her to show her the videos that showed abuse. And they reached out to the T, and the T had posted up a message in her latest video. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. She has showed a message in her latest video where the DeKalb County Police Department was like, listen, we haven't seen actual abuse, and so point us to the direction of actual abuse. And in his last lives, he has been escalating with the abuse. Every single live has been riddled in abuse of him having the women smack each other, having the men smack each other, and everything like that. So I believe at that point they were like, okay, now we probably have something to hold him, and we have actual evidence that we can see for ourselves. I'm just guessing, but I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, and I'm gonna show you guys the message that DeKalb County sheriffs sent to the T.
Literally, look, y'all. Invasion of privacy. You hereby are notified by Janae. Blase blah. My court date.
All right, he's taking too long, and it's music playing in the back. But he's gonna talk about his court date. She served him with revenge porn. But let me go to the recent video.
That's what I'm gonna say now. Eligio Bishop is going to prison.
That's Velvet's father. May he rest in peace. The T had posted a flashback of that. That's her father resting in peace, saying he's going to prison, and then she's gonna show the screenshot of the police reaching out to her.
That's what I'm gonna say now.
Hold on, wait. Let me make it smaller for y'all. All right, so it says, I'm a detective with DeKalb County Police Department. I'm reaching out to you and inquiring of your videos you have of Natureboy. I'm aware you have been following this group Carbonation for some time and have interviewed multiple followers who have left the group. I was hoping you would be able to help me. I would like to get in contact with those who have left, and if you have contact with any currently in the home, as well as collect any videos you may have that show abuse, specifically physical abuse. The videos I have seen have not shown specific physical abuse. If you could share any information you have or videos of abuse you have, I would greatly appreciate it. I will need some information from you as well. I would appreciate it if at this time you would leave our conversation private so that we can continue to collect information before Natureboy becomes aware. All right. And then that is signed Detective Whoever. All right. And so that is the DeKalb County Police Department who reached out to the T prior. And the T has been showing videos of the abuse. All right. And as I told you guys, it's been getting escalated. He has been ordering the women to turn around and smack each other. Like he's been telling them, you know, smack this person, smack that person. Okay. And this is days before. So there has been several police presence coming to the residence days before. They have music playing, so I'm not going to play it. But this is the white boy that everybody thinks is an informant.
On your face. Back up a little bit. Let them see it. Say the black man is God.
The black man is God.
I apologize.
I apologize.
Spare me.
Spare me.
I tried my best.
I tried my best.
And I apologize.
And I apologize.
I failed.
I failed.
I need you, black man.
I need you, black man.
To help me.
To help me.
Show me the way.
Show me the way.
To build a sustainable civilization.
To show me to build a sustainable living situation.
A sustainable civilization.
A sustainable civilization.
I realize the power of melanin.
I realize the power of melanin.
And I bow before God.
And I bow before God.
Absolute 3.
All right. So again, I can't say if he is involved or not. People, like I said, they automatically think like, oh, if you're white, you're the cops. I don't know if he is or not. That's just what a lot of people are speculating and saying. And like, there's people in the chat who's saying like, oh, well, he's been having them hit on each other. And yes, he did have a beach brawl with Velvet and Malia. However, it has been escalating recently. He has never, to this magnitude, had it back to back to back to back to back. Each video back to back to back. Smack this person, smack that person, slap her, slap the. He has not had them hitting on each other to this degree. He'll have one incident, then you won't see physical violence for a long time. You'll hear about it, but you won't see it for a very long time again. Now, recently, he has been doing it back to back to back to back to back in every video. He has never, and I've been following him, he has never had this much shown on video until recently. Okay? So I want to know what you guys think about it. What do you guys think about this newest arrest that they have where he said that they got the baby there? We got a baby. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
What you want us to do?
You open the front door. Yo, give my wallet. Give my wallet, my phone. My wallet. They breaking the door open. Yo, we're good. We're good. We're coming out. We're coming out. We're good. We're coming out. No need to break anything. Don't shoot. We got a baby. Can you please put the appliance, sir? We don't want no
We
problems.
good. We good. Diving, man. This ain't.
All right. So what do y'all think? Y'all want me to open up the phone lines or what? What y'all want to do? You want to be ballers, shot callers, ballers? What y'all want to do? Cause last time y'all be playing last time, so I don't know. But yeah, so that's pretty much the new details on the situation. You said he used to be even worse. I know that he used to be cray cray. I'm talking about since he been kicked out of. Let me clarify. Since he's been kicked out of Costa Rica, he calmed his little behind down. Okay, since he got kicked out of Costa Rica, he calmed his little butt down, and he has not had it on camera to this magnitude. Now, yes, there was videos back when he was in Costa Rica where you could hear Velvet being smacked and stuff like that. But it was not like he's doing it now on U.S. soil where it's back to 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 back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Know what I mean? But yeah, the call-in number is on the screen, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to stay live long because I already know this video is not going to be monetized, and I'm not going to be here that long for free, child. I'm not going to be here all night for free. Okay? I'm just saying. But I open the lines for a little bit. Wait. Before I open the lines, I forgot to if you guys are following me on my Instagram, then y'all know I posted about the subway shooter. Let me take this down. I forgot to tell y'all this part. So, the subway shooter who had this sort of a mass shooting in New York yesterday, he, days before his massacre at the subway, he had did commentary and he had did videos about Natureboy. And there was people in my comments and they were like, I wonder if being that there was his two, like Natureboy was within his two latest videos, and people were like, I wonder if this triggered them to move a little bit faster. Now, I believe that they have been watching him, and I believe that they've been building a case on Natureboy, but people felt as though it's crazy how the NY shooter, he gets arrested today, and then so does Natureboy, and a lot of people were combing through his videos, so people were saying, I wonder if this sped up the process in something happening to Natureboy. I'm going to show you guys the videos of the NYC shooter talking about Natureboy right now.
You just saw him. This is Natureboy. He calls himself 3 now, some shit. My God. My God. I pray for them children. I pray for them boys and girls. Because that's what they are. They're boys and girls. They say that this piece of, I don't want to say shit, is their God. They believe they say they're his God. I hope they're not shit. I hope it's an act. I really do. Although I don't think it is. I'm trying to finish the last bitch out of this motherfucking skull. Because I have to do it before I talk about the story. Oh, shit. Woo, listen. Woo. You know what? Fuck it. Let's let out. Natureboy, you just saw him. This is Natureboy. He calls himself 3 now. So I don't even give a fuck. She gotta mop that shit up when she come back.
All right, and those of you who don't know who this is, there was 29 people affected yesterday from a shooting that happened in Brooklyn. And so this guy right here who was a suspect, he is said to have been the shooter in this situation where he shot, I want to say, 5 people, and then there was a total of 13 people who got hit with shrapnel. And then there was a total of 29 people who was injured in some kind of other capacity along. I mean, it was all total together. But there was an additional people that equaled out to 29 who all had to have medical attention. And so there was like 5 people who were directly shot, 13 people in total who were hit with some type of shrapnel, and then 29 people in total who had some type of injury as a result to the shooting that happened in the subway. They also had a device that they said that might have been a bomb or whatever. And then some reports say that there was a bomb that just didn't go off, and then some said that there wasn't. But he did smoke people out with gas and then started shooting. So this is him talking about Natureboy yesterday.
Anyway, so you saw the videos. I did a montage of videos about this character, Natureboy. And I put him between Jim Jones and Malachi York because that's where he belongs. Because he's a cult leader. And the sad part about it is that those people that you saw, they're not actors. They're not acting. This shit is real. He really has control of their lives and their destiny. And I just hope, all you can do is hope that they don't wind up like, and I believe they're going to wind up like either the victims of Malachi York or Jim Jones. And let's not hope it's like Jim. I don't even get means they're going to die. If he's this fucked up and insane in his younger self, unlike Jim Jones, who was a pastor, people loved him. He had a great church in wherever, I believe it was San Francisco. He did good by the black community. He gave and he shared and he was loving and caring. But then he got sick. He became mentally ill. For whatever reason you want to give it. To the point where he had his disciples commit suicide. Now, Malachi York on the other side, he didn't have anybody commit suicide, but he raped hundreds of children. And he violated hundreds of children in horrific fucking ways. He was a fucking predator. Now he's doing over 100 years in jail where he should fucking be. Fuck you. Anybody want to support that bullshit?
Says the guy who randomly just went into the subway allegedly and just shot up the place. Okay.
And now today we have this sick fucking freak. And that's what he is. Natureboy or 3, whatever you want to call this up. He's a sick freak. He just introduced a transsexual into his encampment as one of his wives and one of his goddesses. And what can that possibly lead to? You know, it just, I'm making this video, you know, just to hope that, to pray that, and he violated.
All right. So that was, okay, so on the shooter for the NYC thing, he had one video where he was talking about that he was scared to go to prison. And then the video before that was Natureboy's video. So all the police presence that was investigating this guy, they were combing through his YouTube and all of them were citing his YouTube. And then the very next day, we have Natureboy arrested. Now, I'm not going to say that this is the catalyst of him getting arrested, but I think that it's a possibility that it could have sped up the process of an already ongoing investigation. you know? But yeah, so I just wanted to show that real quick before I open up the line. So let me go back to the call in number. But if I don't see no love on this stream, I'm gonna cut it short. I'm just saying. If I don't see no love on the stream, I'm gonna cut it short. Thank you, ATG, for the donation on Cash App. I appreciate it. Opening up the phone lines. Calling number is 563-999-3643.
Your show now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 29 seconds.
If you guys want to call in, calling number is 563-999-3643.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Blog Talk Radio.
So, we live, baby. Somebody said, I don't understand the Bigo thing. The Bigo thing is so annoying. I really don't like that app, but, you know. Thank you so much, Money Shakti. Money Shakti. Thank you so much for donating. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the emojis, Marcus. People be careful. It's a lot of narcissists out in this world. Yes, there is a lot of narcissists. There is a lot of crazy people. There is a lot of whole lot of. But the caller number is open. If you guys want to chime in, shout out to all of you guys who are in the chat. It's a lot of y'all up late tonight. Oh my God. 9431. If your wife or your girlfriend or your husband or whoever is asleep, go in the other room because we want to hear what y'all got to say. 9431. Cut it off in the back. Hello? Call number open if you guys want to chime in. Cut it off in the back. All of you guys who 9431. Hello? Hello?
I turned it off.
Okay, what's up, girl?
Nothing. I'm tuned in.
What's your thoughts?
I mean, to be honest, I really feel as though, like, this should have been happened. They should have been raided his place.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I feel like he's been putting women in danger. I mean, but those women are grown, so they're going to do what they want.
Do you believe that they're brainwashed?
I'm sorry?
I said, do you believe that they're brainwashed?
Brainwash. See, I don't know. I can't even call it brainwash because I feel like those women, they're educated. So I wouldn't say brainwash, but I mean, you could be educated and still be brainwashed. I just feel like maybe that's some past trauma, and that's why they're so vulnerable, because what he does is just, I don't know. I don't see how any woman could just follow his lead.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling in. All right. 1805. Hello. 1805. Hello. Hi.
Hi. I just personally feel like I'm ecstatic that Natureboy is locked up, but I'm nervous that he might get out because it seems like every time he gets in trouble, he kind of like always wiggle his way out.
Mhm.
So that's pretty much it. Like, I just hope that the charges stick this time.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. 5717, hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi. Those of you guys who want to call in, if you guys have family members that sleep, then go to the other room, go to the bathroom. We want to hear what you got to say. 563-999-3643. Yeah. Okay, 5717, hello?
Oh yeah, I'm back. All right. I just hope the charges stick this time. I don't know if they're gonna stick. Not unless remember the white guy that was in his house.
Uh-huh.
He had a white guy there, and he just left not too long ago. So I'm thinking that he was the Fed. And you know, ever since Will Smith started saying Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, he starts smacking everybody because he got multiple personalities. He switch up so much. You don't know what you might get.
You
And
think
those
he
women
starts
are really brainwashed.
You think he starts smacking people because of Will Smith?
Yes, ever since he seen the Will Smith, he was like, smack that hoe, smack that hoe, smack that bitch. He just be smacking everybody. Every day he's smacking somebody. He make the girls smack each other. He make them beat each other up. I've been watching him since day one. He changed like the way you don't know what you might get. This man need to get put away. I just hope that it stick this time because he always maneuver his way out. But I'm thinking that white man that was there was undercover, so they got him. As soon as he was gone 2 days later, they come raiding the house.
Uh-huh.
Y'all didn't see that? You didn't
Yeah,
catch that
we
part?
talked
The
about
white
that
man that was
already. You must just came in. We
I didn't
talked
know.
about that
I'm
already.
late. Oh, okay. All right.
Rewind the
I'm
video,
late.
girl.
I'm just
Catch up.
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right. Good night.
Girl, you can't come telling us about something we already done talked about. Oops. I just accidentally hung up on 5717. Oops. Call back. 5717, call back. I'm sorry. I accidentally hanged up on you. Girl, I'm sorry. 0973, hello?
Hi. I just wanted to say, so I haven't been watching Natureboy like a lot of people as far as consistently over the years. I discovered him like a year and a half ago, and I do think that the women are there volunteer on their own, like Zoka and a few others. They admitted that before they went over there. I think Efaru as well. They said that they watched him online for a long time before they ever went over there. Same thing with the guys, and they all are consenting adults.
Mm-hmm. So you don't think that they're brainwashed, even though they may have watched him online, but they've been under his, charm for a while. You don't think that over time that they could have become brainwashed?
Well, I can see how I can see how over time that there possibly has been some trauma or I don't think brainwashed. I think that as far as with a lot of the men, from my understanding, their history is that they either have criminal charges against them, relating to sexual abuse of family members or ex-girlfriends. And I think that as far as the men goes, they're running from something. And I've noticed as well that a lot of the people there are very artistic, so whether or not they like to paint or sing or whatever, and he gives them that ability to be able to constantly create music on the side on top of the streaming that he does. And so I think that part of that is what keeps some of them there. With the women, it is hard to kind of pinpoint why the women are staying. I do think that for the women, some of it possibly might be trauma or brainwashing, but like someone like Aya, who has been there for a very long time, she's had plenty of opportunity to leave, and she's said even there was like a live that she talked to her sister on, and she told her sister, I know exactly what I'm doing. So it seems that they want to be there. Even with Malia, she had we've seen her leave so many times. She has had the opportunity to leave and stay gone, and she chooses to come back. I just don't know that you can be that brainwashed that even when you are free from someone that you would go back to that type of abuse.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. I see that we have someone who called in anonymous. I'm not answering any anonymous calls, so you're gonna have to hang up and call back because I'm not doing anonymous calls. But 5092, hello? 5092, hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey, I started watching Nature Boy because of you.
Oh, really?
I was watching. Yes, when I first seen it was when Malia and Velvet had the fight, and you had it on your channel. I had never heard of Nature Boy, but after watching you premiere that on your channel, I started following him. Let me check. I started following him on YouTube, not on Obigo and all that. No, I wasn't gonna do all of that. But these are young people.
Mm-hmm.
He's not dealing with seasoned people. He's getting young people that have been into some kind of traumatic situation, and he's getting them now. Those women, he's love bombing them, just like Velvet said. He's love bombing them. You know, he's making them think that they everything. And once he build them up so high, he doing him just like the devil do Christians when they leave and go to him. He build you up to let you down. So they falling in love with the devil. So they don't know. They don't know. Polar things is just lost. But it's only so much you can put on Nature Boy because they are getting older every day. And, you know, things that I did when I was 14, I didn't do when I was 20. And things that I did when I was 20, I didn't do when I was 25. It's called growing and maturing. So I don't see these young ladies, I can't even call them things over there no men. Them ain't no men. Because a man would not stand and allow another man to treat him like I've seen Nature Boy treat these guys. I'll call them guys, because I can't put man on them. But my hope with this arrest today is that finally he get time and he get enough time that these young people can go out into the world and regroup themselves and do better. Because if they go back on the Nature Boy, I see disaster. I see something very bad happening in the future if they don't get some help for themselves. So hopefully they arrest Nature Boy. I don't know what the charges is going to be. Hopefully they got a good enough case to get in some major time to give these young people a chance to go out and learn something about life, because Nature Boy not teaching them right. And I see disaster if they end up back with him. But thank you. I appreciate you, Nick. Love you. Take care.
All right. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you as well. I appreciate you calling in and supporting the channel and riding along this journey, child. We going to see how it ends, because this ain't even the season finale yet. I'm going to keep on keeping y'all update all the way up to the season finale. I don't know what episode we are with Nature Boy.
Right there with you. I'm going to be right there with you. Y'all have a blessed evening.
All right. You too. You too.
Bye-bye.
All right. 3188. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Hey.
Hey.
Okay, so bear with me. I'm going to be a little ghetto. I'm from Mississippi, so, you know, we got a little slang. But I will say this. I'm 40 years old. Yes, they have been stunted and not able to understand that at their age, they should act like they are their age. But when you are brainwashed, there is no age, or the age is set at the person that is doing the brainwashing. Okay, so if he wants them to be a child, that's what they're going to do. If he wants them to be an animal, they will be an animal. Okay, so right now, what are they going to do? If he's locked up, it's still going to be Bigo or Instagram, whatever they're on. He's still going to be running it. They already were waiting for this moment, for this to happen. And people are still going to support, send money. He's going to still be the king of whatever he feels like he's the king of. And, you know, I do believe that they were brainwashed. I felt like they were vulnerable at that age. Yes, he got them young. If you notice, he wouldn't take a person that's in their 30s or 40s. I think he did get one that was maybe like 30 or 31 or something like that, but she left. But
Nah, she's
yes,
still there.
they
The
were
girl,
right.
Aya. I think Aya is the one that's like 30.
Oh yeah, I forget. Well, we know that Aya is special anyway, but she's pretty. She should have been a model. Cause I looked at her from the side angle the other day, and I'm like, she still could be a model. She is beautiful, and that's another thing. He hand selected beautiful women, but I mean, when you're brainwashed, you're only gonna see whatever the person that is projecting that image onto you. You're gonna see what they've given you. So they have to break out of whatever their brainwashing is. And I mean, it's gonna have to take God, and it's gonna have to take intensive therapy. So yeah, I just hope the families of these people jump in and help them if they allow it.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
thank
y'all
you
have a
so
good night.
much. You too. All right. 0016. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh, hi. This is Real Rosalie. I'm calling in to just give my input on the situation.
Hi, Real Rosalie. What's your thoughts?
So I've been following, watching, should I say, Natureboy and his crew for probably about 6 years, and I think that a lot of those kids, because that's how they go there, those kids, they're definitely stunted in their growth mentally, but they go kind of looking for clout. They want to get their viewers up. Sometimes they go with the intention that they just going to get enough viewers and leave, and then they kind of give off the stories, then they try to go off of that. So I have spoken to members with them. I have dealt with members from them, and I think the problem is some years back, a lot of us was like really trying to get closer to nature and just and he just took advantage of that. He defiled nature.
So you before you seen him take advantage of it, you was interested in becoming a part of this cult?
No, not per se him. I was just more so conscious anyways. I watched all of the conscious community. Just kind of like seeing what was out there, period. I knew I wasn't going over there doing none of that mumbo jumbo. I wasn't running through no woods, child. I wasn't going to do it. Not today, not tomorrow. I wasn't going to run through the jungle and be sweaty and funky. I wasn't doing none of that. He is right where he needs to be. They need to throw away the key. He has lost his ever-loving mind. And I was watching him, and he was saying something is supposed to happen at the end of April, and the full moon the eclipse that's coming. And I kept thinking to myself, is this going to be when they drink the Kool-Aid? Is this going to be when they do the mass suicide?
Mm-hmm.
I was really wondering something. He's planning something because he keeps saying, y'all will see, y'all will see. So I'm really glad that they got in there and shook it up. Do I believe this is the end? Absolutely not. Because what I find out with these cults is, I hope it's the end of this one at least. Somebody comes back and another one does it. We had other cults that, that was doing this, and then they locked the main person, and then another one. I hate it. I hate that he has to be a melanated man that's doing this. I hate it for anybody, really, But it's real unfortunate. It's a real unfortunate event. He needs medication. I watched him. Oh, my God. I watched him. I fell asleep. It messed up my dreams, messed up my sleep, messed up everything. It was a disaster. And, yeah, so thank you for just allowing me to come on and just hide your kids, wives, everybody from him because he is horrible. He's horrible. He's
All
sick.
right.
He needs meds.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, so we have a bunch of more callers that I'm gonna get through. We have 0696-7001-6551, and the list goes on of callers that we have coming up. Those are the next three. But before I play the next three callers, I am going to play my promo one more time. And then we're going to get into it. So before we get into this topic, I want to let you guys know that over on my website, neekatnight.com, I have a bunch of new arrivals on the site. I even have a section where you can get up to 50% off on items. And if you browse through my website, you can see that I have a variety of items that you can choose from that you will enjoy at a cute coin. In addition, I have the featured item, which is the bucket hat. You can find items like this LA bucket hat on my website. I get so many compliments whenever I wear a bucket hat, and I have so many different varieties of bucket hats on my website. This is my LA bucket hat in tan. So be sure to check out my website, neekatnight.com, for this highly requested item, along with several other bucket hat styles, accessories, and adult goodies. Now, let's get into the topic. All right, so be sure to check out my website. I have so much new stuff that I've been adding constantly to my website, and I will have a good sale for y'all coming up very soon as well. I'll keep y'all posted on that. If you guys are not on my Patreon, definitely be sure to go to my Patreon, because this part of the stream will be only on my Patreon. Okay, after this is concluded, this part will be cut and put on my Patreon. So definitely go to my Patreon if you guys want to be up to speed on exclusives. All right, 0696. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Hello?
Yes, hi. Are you
Hi,
there?
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, no, I just want to say I hope Natureboy stays in jail. And I just don't understand how these men, grown men, let him talk to them. They grown men and they just look so pitiful. He treats them like slaves.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they
Yeah,
all have a bit of, liking for him. Like, whether they are men or women, they all, desire him in some type of way. I don't know what they see, but, I think the men want him too.
Because I watched the video last night, and the men were, cleaning his feet, washing his feet.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so weird. Weird. Very weird. So, yeah, I just hope he, do some time. He's no God. He's evil. You just see the evil in his eyes. He's not a good person. But, yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Okay. Bye.
All right. 7001. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What are your thoughts?
Well, I've been following Natureboy for 5 years. I know I might get a lot of backlash. There is certain parts of me that kind of respected his philosophy on certain knowledge of how he views life itself, but then kind of I don't appreciate how he handles his cult, if you feel me. And
so if he handled it the way that you would have liked, you would have been over there?
If he was Dr. Sebi, legit, let me get you healthy, let me tell you about, some secret knowledge in life, I wish you no harm and stuff like that, then yeah, but I think he took advantage of the powers that he knew he had, and it kind of made him turn into kind of a bad person, to take advantage of the people that were in his cult.
You believe
So
he got powers? What type of powers do you think he has?
I don't think he had powers. I think Elijah has a lot of knowledge, a lot of men in this world do. I think he had a lot of knowledge about how the universe works and how life is when it comes to health, metaphorical speaking, geography, mathematically speaking. He's a genius. He's really smart, but he's just not.
So
good
you
for
were very
himself and
interested.
others.
You were very interested in his mind.
But yeah, his philosophy, how he viewed life. not
Mm-hmm.
how he viewed his cult and how he views women and stuff like that. That's a whole different subject.
You
That's where I come
didn't see
to a
how,
disagreement.
but you didn't see how even in his knowledge, a lot of it was a lie. Like he's quoted things from the Quran and
Well,
said he's even quoted.
well, to be honest with you,
He's quoted
to be
things
honest
that
with
is
you,
like flat out made up. Like he said, "Oh, in the Quran they said that the women are the devil and the women are gonna die," and like he makes up stuff all the time. Like, but go ahead.
well, I understand where you're coming from. I feel like he has a hard time, perhaps, like expressing himself, where other people are like, "Man, you goofy, like what you talking?" But me, as a very high intelligent person, I understood his 369 method, the universal code, the Nikola Tesla code, because Nikola Tesla is actually from my country. And there's I'm saying, like, he's 50-50. There's a lot of things that I valued about his mind and how he viewed life, but then the other 50 part is, whoa, like, come on, bro, like, what's wrong with you? You feel me? So I just don't feel like he's 100% like a horrible person. That's all I'm just trying to say.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like also, like, those people who decided to be in his cult, they are grown ass people. Like, I'm sorry. And Elagio was right. He never put a gun up to nobody's head and be like, "Yo, you gotta be with me, like, or else I'm gonna kill you" or something. That was just that was their choice. Like, we live in a country. You have freedom to walk away with something that you don't want. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like people are being a little bit too hard on this guy. But yes, I agree. He is kind of messing up in certain ways. But the way he wants to live his life, he clearly can't live his life like that here in the United States in America. Like, it's the Babylonian. He can't do that here. So I think he kind of just like bit himself in the
You
ass.
feel like
feel me?
you believe in the part of you being in Babylon, and so where are you located?
I'm actually from all over the place, but at the moment I'm in Alaska.
What's your name?
My name is Michelle.
Oh, you have to think about it.
Do what now?
I said you had to think about it.
I'm so sorry. There's a little bit of a bad connection. Can you say that again?
I said you had to think about it.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, girl. Say that again.
I said you had to think about it.
Did I have to think about it?
Yeah, your name. You had to think about it.
Think about what?
Your name.
Oh, did I have to think about my name? No, my name is Michelle.
Oh, okay. I just thought you had to think about it for a second.
Nah. But another thing I want to throw in there is another thing that I disagree with the cult is I don't believe that baby Josh should have been in that situation. You should let kids be kids. And, what can I say? That's one disagreement that I have on that perspective. They shouldn't have a little baby if they're all like wild and into that world. You feel me? So I don't know.
All righty. Well, thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you. Thanks for
Okay.
letting me, speak my thing. All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Peace.
All right. 6551. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So I directly disagree with the last caller. Is because here's the thing. This is a guy that's asking another woman to slap another woman in the face because he don't want he's used to charges against him. And so he's going to he programmed them to ask everybody to slap one another, okay? Because if he slaps somebody, that's direct charges. So he's perfectly, he's good with chess. Chess is the move with the game of life, okay? So I'm not going to get myself caught up. Slap her, bitch. Slap him, And all of them is looking extremely skinny, extremely weak. It's because it's a program thing going on. Now, we got to get to the situation at hand. He have these women sucking his penis.
Wait, all right.
Online.
All right, we're gonna say everything, but like just use cuter words. But go ahead.
Yeah, let me know what to say. Okay,
You can say what you want, but
respectful.
just say it with
Right.
cuter words. Clean them up. But go ahead.
Right. So he have these women doing extremely vile things. And everybody always say, and he always like to say, if you want to go, go. Because he already programmed them. There's a such thing as, Stockholm syndrome, to where the person that's abusing you, you feel as though that, okay, this is okay. And then you got a whole bunch of people around you. Best believe they had about, 12 people in that home? So if I go against one, the master, okay, and everybody else is going towards him, it's hard. Why? Because I got to fight before I leave, because they're going to all go against me. If he can say, slap me, and they be like, boom, and slap them, then he can say, fuck her up. I'm sorry. He can say,
all right, you got one
mess
more
her
curse
up.
word. You got one more curse word. Go ahead.
Okay, so he can say mess her up, okay? And so between me leaving out that door, I'm going to get abused. So people scared of that. So it's not about that, okay? It's about being stuck. Imagine yourself being stuck in a home to where everybody is going against you. And everybody is extremely, this is extreme. That's the reason why the FBI came in. It's extreme, like, this person, I got to bow down to this person. And when he said suck his toes, imagine you sucking somebody's toes on call. Okay? And so it's just like, if I don't suck his toes, this woman going to slap me, this man going to slap me, or before I get out the door, this person going to slap me. Notori told us how it was getting up out of there. She was jumped to where she was left out, and then he called her back and he had sex with her, because it's a mind manipulation. That's how it works in cults. And that's the reason why they labeling him as a cult. It's because it's a mind manipulation. The FBI know what it is. They ain't squat his home just because he was a normal person. They squat his home is because he got the capability to pull other people in and like really do some dangerous stuff. It's because, Afro, for one, she was in college. And I seen her video. She said, I'm in college. I realized it takes.
All right, we're gonna have you bring it.
I was doing the wrong thing.
Your final thought. Go ahead.
That's what she said. Everybody always realized they was doing the wrong thing. The right thing was to go towards him. But then when you go to him, he was doing the right thing at the right time. Because let me remind you, he was doing the right thing. He went out, and that's why he always liked to promote that. And always liked to promote when he first went out here.
All right.
He always liked to promote that.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. All right. Thank you.
Oh, okay, girl. We hanging up?
Yeah, it's a lot of people on the line. So I want to be fair to everybody.
Okay. Oh, yeah, so you ain't about to have everybody have their true story. But yeah.
Well, everybody
okay,
could speak,
fine.
but you just was like, was there like a final thought you wanted to say?
I mean, no, but do you want to have the true story about Natureboy, or do you want to just have people calling in, just having halfway? Because I have been a follower of Natureboy ever since he first one out. That's what I'm saying.
We want you to
he's
just
changed
give a
his name
summary.
couple
We
times.
just kind of
And
want
so
a
that's what I'm
summary.
saying. You don't really
No,
want to hear none of that.
we've
What
all
you
been
just want to
following.
go through people.
No, we've all been
Right.
following
And so
him. We've
therefore,
all seen him. So we just kind of
right.
want you to give your thoughts in
Right.
like
And
a
so therefore, what
summary.
I'm trying to say, okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, goodbye. Is because you don't really want to hear the true story.
Do you think that you're the only
You're
one
not
who
a
knows the true story?
person.
We've all been watching it.
Oh, girl, I've been.
But we
Okay,
all
so
been
who else
watching
is
it.
gonna
So
know
we
it?
just want you to give us a summary. Like, I got to cut it short. Like, we got like so many people on the live. We got to be
Right.
fair.
So cut it
Because
short
we
and have
all
everybody come up here and
all
you gonna
seen the
cut.
story.
But you cutting everything short with everybody. So ain't nobody's true Nature Boy story gonna come out. That's not a good broadcaster. People
Okay.
need to have their true Nature Boy story. But you know this is
Okay. Okay. Good night. Okay, so that's when y'all could officially say I'm rude, because I'm sorry I had to hang up. I'm sorry. All right, 6319. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
I'm going to hurry up and say what I have to say. Nature Boy has been arrested plenty of times from different locations because he actually has a lot of work and thing that he does, I feel, with the government, with trafficking and doing other things. So for some reason, he has some backing that he always get out of trouble. But we do hope that this time that it will make a difference and that he can stop because he's destroying a lot of generations.
Yeah, you don't have to rush. You don't have to rush that fast. Slow down. Just don't. You just like she just was giving us a whole book. You don't gotta rush that fast. Just I just want to be fair to the other callers. You don't gotta rush that fast. Just tell us your thoughts. But she was I seen her from the beginning. And I'm like, okay, we all did. Like, okay, what? Like,
he's been around a long time, for real, and he's never had the intentions of doing anything right or good, And it's sad to think that there are people that's out here in this world that will follow and believe in anything. And I really think that he, along with the conscious community, play a game with young people's minds. They're just kind of high standard pimps in a sense. For us controlling it and making people. And then you deal with, with Christianity, the way we were taught Christianity, and then when we become aware of who we are, then they get people like him and others to, try and destroy the thoughts of our young people. And I just pray that everyone will do better.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
No problem. Bye-bye.
All right. Y'all don't gotta rush through that fast. The other lady just was going on and on and on and on, and she was starting to repeat herself, and it just kind of was started to go in circles after a while. And after a while, she just felt like what she was saying was sounding so profound, and I just was like, okay, all right, enough. 8742, hello. 8742, hello. Are you there? Going once, going twice. 8742, are you there? Okay. We go to the next. 0172, hello.
Hello?
Yes, hi. How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to make this quick and short. I've been watching him off and on, and I really believe the Fed sort of set him up. They was waiting on his ass to get back to America in the first place. And I believe all of this stuff they get is actually set up for us as black people to just keep our minds intrigued, just like Facebook and the rest of this dumb stuff that we actually be watching and listening to. And I really believe they set him up because they knew he was coming back. When the feds want you, they're going to get you. You know what I'm saying? He rented that place. They probably had cameras and all types, had phones tapped before he even got his ass up in that house. I really do believe that. I truly believe that. We all been watching him. We see him. The little stuff he do and the disrespectful things he do. And I really felt that baby really shouldn't have been in that type of environment, like the little young white girl that just called you. And, when you look at it, they just gave that white girl, what was her name? Was it Lynn? I know her middle name was Lynn Kelly or whatever. When I seen them sentence her, the one from Cape Coral that stabbed her mother to death, that was with that cult, I said they coming for his ass, because ain't nowhere in the world they was gonna give that girl the many years and not give Nature Boy nothing. They was coming for him. See, it's just a setup. He gonna do some time, some serious time this time. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
All I had to say. All right.
All right. Bye. She said that right on quick. So I have 9 callers in the queue. I'm not going to be able to get to all of y'all because, you know, after you be streaming for a long time, it just get a little loopy after a while. So I'm going to take a few more. I'm going to take a few more at random. Okay? And then we going to be out of here. I'm not going to be able to get to all 9 of y'all that's on the queue. But I'm going to take a few real quick. 0327. Hello?
Hey, Nick, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I'm going to be quick. I just want to say I'm tired of hearing all these excuses. This man has been online for years just self-aggrandizing, bragging about how he lets children witness him in intercourse, how he lets children play with him after intercourse. And you have people calling in talking about he conscious. You have women who are deciding to go to this group to smack up each other, and somehow they're less innocent than the men that's there. Charles Manson also had brainwashed members, but they went to prison because of what they did. He went to jail too, but they had to be accountable for their actions. These YouTube streets got all of these cults popping off, and people are dying. This is not a game. People are dying. And I appreciate you for being unbiased and putting this information out, because there is no reason for adults to be talking about it's some conspiracy against this boy. He's not doing anything of any importance except for turning on his camera phone. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, and that's that on that. Thank you so much. All right, let me pull. Let's see. Who should I pull next? I'm gonna let the chat. I'm gonna let the chat pick. All right, we're gonna take a couple more. So we have, listen to these numbers. We have 4202 5135 4 or no, I'm gonna say the last 2 numbers. Y'all tell me which number to pull. All right, 02 or 35 or 29 or 97 or 57. Which one? Which one to pull? 02, 35 or 29 or 97. Which one? I'm gonna let the chat pick. Y'all said 35, 35, 35. All right. 35. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. I'm just so happy that they finally got these people. It is crazy what 3 God is out here doing. I watched this man abuse these women, especially Malia. I really thought the day that she ran out that house that she was not going to come back. But the fact that she came back, it really broke my heart, because she has a child out there. And the fact that she's not worried about her child, and he has these women out here just losing focus on their children, how a man can just get your whole mind like that just amazes me. And the fact that he just doesn't have any kind of heart or compassion towards like just being human is just sad. And I'm glad the police really, or the FBI really got him. And as much as he sits and talks about like white people and all this and that, and then he got infiltrated, I believe, by the white guy that was there. I feel like it was him. I feel like they really came in there because he was really just like getting all the info he needed on them. But, you know, it could have been just the fact that his neighbors got tired of his antics. But it's just sad how a group of women can sit back and just be humiliated. And that's just didn't even talk about the women. What about the men? Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's a
It's
mess.
just sad.
Well, alrighty. Well, thank
I
you.
just was shocked that the man was sucking his toes. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't see the
Like,
men suck
oh.
his toes. I seen the girls do it. I didn't see the men suck his toes. I seen the men rubbing it, but I didn't see him sucking his toes.
Yes, he was like, suck my toes. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
But yeah, it was crazy. But I'm just glad that this man is off the street for now. I don't know if it's gonna stick because I know they're gonna be asking the people for, they're not gonna say anything. He has their minds, but I'm praying that they do.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much.
And I'm glad Velvet can finally get her justice.
Yeah, I know she happy.
Yes, because her dad went all the way over there, and it's just so sad that that man did that, and I feel like that's had a lot to do with him passing. Like he was so stressed out from Nature Boy doing that to his child.
Yeah. May
So
he rest
yeah,
in
I'm
peace.
just glad that everybody can get justice. That's all.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So the numbers that I've seen the most is 02 and 97. So 02 and 97, I'm going to unmute both of y'all at the same time. Y'all going to be the last callers have at it, and we going to end with y'all. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yep. Both of y'all are on the air. Go ahead.
So I think Nature Boy is out of control. He just needs to go down, and he's going to go down. This is it because they got too much evidence.
Okay. I'll let her speak first.
Go ahead.
He's just wow. He's wild, and it was disturbing watching the videos, and I can't believe he was allowed to do all that stuff. And I'm just saying, what about morals? And I still can't believe he got all those people to do that. And I'm just thinking, like, are they going to snap out of this? Like, I hope they get help, and I hope he gets some help and he comes back to normal, because I seen some videos of him before all this, and he was talking some stuff that sounded way better than what he's talking now. He just really disturbed us all, and let's just hope this is the end of it all. Pray for that guy. I don't know if it's too late or not, but that's what I have to say. And thanks for putting all this out there. You did a great job.
All right. Go ahead.
So, Ms. Nika Knight, I want to thank you for giving out this information. I want to thank all of you guys for being on this live. And I want to thank you on behalf of Pop Marquez.
Are you okay?
So her father had so many people helping and watching him. Everybody stood by and watched the shambles. I'm not a person that could do that. I got on several platforms begging. I prayed for the help. And finally, I was given the okay to give out information. If anybody had been watching Big O or YouTube, they would have known. I had no problem doing the legwork, so to speak, and I never will when it comes to our young women. I was hurt with the comments I saw about our young women and our young kings saying they know better, they could leave. But when you get somebody and their demons are those of their families and the ones that you're putting on them, and you threaten to kill their mothers and their children, naturally, women will stay and protect their families. If nobody saw when she first got to Georgia, Aya's sister called in. There's a backstory to that. So Aya has stayed. Aya has been wanting to leave. Yes, I did say Pop Marquez. Velvet is going to stand in the gap. I have made sure she has security to do that.
Who are you to Velvet?
I will inbox you on here. I absolutely will inbox you. There's a court date coming up. Who I am, I helped her father get her out of Puerto Rico for when he went and got her, and then you remember she went back. I spoke with her. I spoke with her on how to get out. I've actually helped 4 of them get out. Now, I only spoke with Nateri, but I have a spirit of discernment, so I never tell the girls who I helped get out. And I will always wait a year
How
in
did you
between.
help him? How did you help him get out?
I went over there. Natureboy has seen me, but I'm a retired veteran. Let me put it like that. So, with what has happened and what you guys have seen transpire tonight,
You went where? Where'd you go to get him?
I went to PR and I went to New Orleans. As far as Velvet, which one are you talking about?
I don't know which one you got out. You said you got helped get him out.
Oh, quite a few. And actually, I aided Nateri in leaving, but when I talked to her, I kind of knew she was going to go back, so I had to pull back. So basically, that's it.
So how did you?
Got no job.
How did you?
I got a very good job.
How did you aid her and leave? How did you aid her in leaving if you pulled back?
No, I pulled back from Nateri. I helped her see, he's always on Big O. So I had to do a roundabout way when they have the guest calls on speaking with them. And somebody said, well, why is she lying? I could play something, and I think you guys know Velvet's voice when you hear it, don't you? Or would they? Because, I got that permission. But what's going on now is that in order for the police to take Bob and the lead, so to speak, on dealing with our people, you have to get more than just them involved. So there has to be AFT, if anybody knows what they mean. Hold on, baby, I'm going out of here. The FBI and organized
Do you mean
crime.
ATF? Who's AFT? You mean ATF?
It's a different one. I'm going here, sweetheart. It's a different one, and
what's
like I said, I'll send it to you.
What's AFT? I heard of ATF. What's AFT?
I know you heard of ATF. That I know that one too when it comes to the firearms. But when it's something that's done overseas and brought over here, it's considered something different. So
what is AFT?
I'm trying to see which way I can say it. She's a fan. No, I'm not a fan.
What is
Thank
AFT?
you, baby. Thank
What
you.
is AFT? Hello?
I can't really explain it.
You don't know what it is?
I can't explain it. Huh?
You don't know? You said AFT. You said you had dealings with AFT. What is that?
I'm just telling you the agents that were involved, basically.
What is that? What is AFT?
It's a foreign terrorism type agency. So when I say that, they have been considered domestic and foreign terrorists. Does that make sense? A little? Okay, so.
Just speed it up a little bit. You're talking very, very, very slow.
I know, because I don't want to mess up the trial that's about to take place.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to say anything incriminating that's going to mess up the trial. So, well, thank you.
Okay. Well, Velvet asked me to tell you guys. She sent out a prayer. She recorded it. And like I said, I will message you personally to let you know. But they are going to take care of it. Now, if he does come out, it's going to be because they need one more thing, and it is surrounding Zoka's daughter.
Are you one of those psychic mediums or readers, tarot readers?
No,
You do
no,
those tarot
no.
readings or
I'm a
something?
military veteran, and I'm also a domestic advocate, a mental health and domestic advocate, sweetheart. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
Googling shit. I don't have to. Yes, ma'am. And I will send you her because her father personally thanked me. I didn't have to do it, but I'm a mother. And I didn't, that's when I got involved with it. I didn't know none of this shit prior to that. None of it.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much, ma'am.
So
I appreciate
actually,
you helping
at fo-
helping the girls out. They definitely needed some type of support. So I'm glad that you were able to help and aid Velvet and go over there and get her. That was very noble of you. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it.
And it will be on Facebook with Celebrities Tomorrow at 4 on all social platforms. And I do thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Hang up on her. All right. Y'all take care. God, it's always the black women. Thank you, love.
Okay. All right. All right. Whoever want to talk next, I unmuted a few of y'all. So go ahead. Just go. We're gonna ride it out. A couple more. Go ahead. Anybody want to talk? Not all at once. It's 4 of y'all unmuted. Go ahead. 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So, can you hear me?
Yes.
So, well, after that last call, I don't know. I'm kind of drained, but I just wanted to say that I'm really glad hopefully this is the end of it all. And from the time I've seen it, whether he was on either, I don't know if he had like an IG, Instagram, Beagle, or any of that, it's just some of the people, I feel like they were just being entertained by it and wasn't like, that's one thing that bothered me. They just sit there and was like, oh, wow, this dude is doing this and doing that, but never really, cared to step up and do anything. I mean, I understand some people probably didn't know what to do, but I feel like there were people who was just there for the tea or the entertainment, So hopefully with this whole situation is over now and it's done with. That's pretty much all I need to say.
Alrighty, thank you so much. Are there any guys on the line? We'll close out with the guys. Is there any guys on the line? The people want to hear from a male, so they want to hear from a male.
Yeah, I wanted to speak.
Go ahead. What number is that?
Okay.
Well,
I think
Thank
mine, the last two, is 30.
All right.
But I'm saying, like,
All right, go ahead, 30. Go ahead.
Okay. So, this is my first time calling in, by the way, so I don't know. But I've been keeping up with this whole Natureboy situation for a couple years now. The first time I heard about it was, I think, a couple years ago when Kaya had brought it up, and she was talking about it, but I never paid it any mind. But fast forward to maybe last year, I had heard that he had gotten, I guess they rounded them up in the country the state of Hawaii, and they all got kicked out of Hawaii. So they've been getting kicked out of multiple countries for several years. So I'm pretty sure the feds have been on them for a very long time because the feds will let you do whatever you want to, and then when they pop, they pop. And as for the callers who was calling in earlier, I feel as though some of them were trying to justify his actions and what he was doing. It's giving me very much R. Kelly. Like, I don't know, like the people who were calling in, well, not all of them, but some, especially not, I think the last lady, like the way she was reading things, it sounded like she was reading it off a cereal box. It sounded very scripted. But as far as the whole Natureboy thing, in my personal opinion, I feel as though it was just a bunch of grown adults, like men and women, who were manipulated wrongfully in most cases. I didn't know they had a white man in the group, but I know for sure the last thing I heard, there was a white girl, and she was in there for a short time, and then she left, and she never came back, because I know a lot of his followers used to leave and then come back. But it's just unfortunate that, black men and women in his cult let them manipulate them like that and just basically bulldoze them into just being his property and a part of that whole cult and that thing, because they call themselves Carbonation. But I just feel like he just took a lot of spiritually weak people and people who came from backgrounds that weren't strong and just took advantage of them. And it is unfortunate, but as adults, they had the choice, they had the decisions. They could have left, but I know manipulation and mind manipulation is a very strong thing. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And on that note, we'll end. Sorry to the other 4 callers that just called in. I know that everybody want to talk, but child, at this point, I'm tired. Okay, I am tired, so I can't get to y'all. Okay, I done extended this long enough. Y'all done drained me. My brain can't process anymore. So on that note, I'm out. If y'all, y'all did not show me that much love on this broadcast. If y'all feel it in y'all heart later on and you like, you know what, I really was entertained. I really enjoyed the stream. Let me bless her Cash App. My Cash App is on the screen and I definitely will appreciate it. But if y'all don't want to, just bless me just by blessing me, y'all could actually get product that you can rock by going to my website, and we going to end on my promo. So before we get into this topic, I want to let you guys know that over on my website, neekatnight.com, I have a bunch of new arrivals on the site. I even have a section where you can get up to 50% off on items. And if you browse through my website, you can see that I have a variety of Hold on, wait. Let me stop my promo for the female. Talk about asking for money again. Yes, I'm going to ask for money again and again and again, however many times I want to ask for money, because this is a stream that's not going to get monetized, girl, and I don't work for free. Now, let me run my promo again for Miss, is she asking for money again? Yep, I am. My Cash App is on the screen. Yep, I am. And check out my website as well. Talk about. So before we get into this topic, I want to let you guys know that over on my website, neekatnight.com, I have a bunch of new arrivals on the site. I even have a section where you can get up to 50% off on items. And if you browse through my website, you can see that I have a variety of items that you can choose from that you will enjoy at a cute coin. In addition, I have the featured item, which is the bucket hat. You can find items like this LA bucket hat on my website. I get so many compliments whenever I wear a bucket hat, and I have so many different varieties of bucket hats on my website. This is my LA bucket hat in tan. So be sure to check out my website, neekatnight.com, for this highly requested item, along with several other bucket hat styles, accessories, and adult goodies. Now, let's get into the topic. All right, on that note, we are out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. And let me go through this chat, child, because there's some people that need to be blocked.